Hello guys, welcome to the video of our channel Analytical Angle. I am Mehul Sinha and today I will be solving the famous book Test of Mathematics at the 10 plus 2 level. So let's go. Okay, so what does this say? Let x1, x2 continue to x hundreds. There are 100 numbers. They are all positive integers such that xi plus xi plus 1 equals k. Now what does this mean? I is the index. Now if I put I is equal to 1, should give us x1 plus xi plus 1, that is x2 is equal to k for all I, where k is constant. If k x10 is equal to 1, now this is given. Then the value of x1. So we have to find the value of x1. Let's take I. I showed you the example. Okay. Now, if we take I is equal to 9. So what should be it according to this? x9 plus x10 is equal to k. Now we are given that x10 is 1. So what's x9? It's k minus 1. Simple enough. Let's find out what's x8. Now what's x8? x8 we have to find out by again applying this. Let's put I as 8 this time. So x8 plus x9 is equal to k. x8 plus x9 we have already found that as k minus 1 is equal to k. So this becomes 0. So x8 becomes 1. x7, like this, if you solve, will again come as k minus 1. Now notice one trend. We are getting this as x10 equals 1, x9 k minus 1, x8 equals 1, x7 equals to k minus 1. So this is a trend of repeating like 1, k minus 1, 1, k minus 1, 1, k minus. So if we follow this trend and take this down to x1, what should it be? Simple enough, it should be k minus 1, because here for all odd numbers it's coming like if I take I as an odd number, it's coming k minus 1. Or if you just go down by simple manual method, it should be 1, k minus 1, 1, k minus 1. We will come down to x1 as k minus 1, and that should be our answer for question number 6. Let's move on to question number 7. Okay, so coming to question number 7, so it says that a0 is equal to 1, a0 is equal to 1, a1 is equal to 1, an is given to us as a base n minus 1 into a base n minus 2 plus 1. So to find out the logic behind this, let's find out a2. So what will be a2? It will be a1 into a0 plus 1. So what's a1? It's 1 into 1 plus 1. So that's 2. So a2 value is 2. Similarly, let's find out a3. That will be a2 multiplied by a1 plus 1. a2 is 2 multiplied by 1 plus 1. So that will be 3. a4. What will be a4? a4 will be a3 multiplied by a2 plus 1. That will be 3 times 2 plus 1, that's 7. Now let's find out A5. So what will be A5? A5 will be A4 times A3 plus 1. What was A4? A4 was 7, A3 was 3. So 7 into 3 plus 1, that's 22. A6 will be A5 into, it was an minus 1, yeah. So A5 into A4 plus 1, that will be 22 times, what was A4? A4 was 7, 7 plus 1, that will be 14, 154 plus 1, which is 155. So here we see that A3n, which is A3 or A6. What was A3? We see A3 was 3, and A6, which is A3n, A3 into 2, A6, which is 155. So both are odd. If we find out A9 similarly, and all the multiples of 3, A9, A15, and like that, we'll find that all their values are odd numbers. So from this logic, we can conclude that A3n, all the numbers are odd. Similarly, A3n plus 1. What type of numbers are these? Odd or even? So A3n plus 1 means A4, A7, like these numbers. So what was A4? A4 was 7, which is again a odd number. What was A7? We did not find out. Let's find A7. A7 is A6 into A5 plus 1. A6 is 155 times A5 is 22 plus 1. So what is A7? 155 times 22, which will be 3410, 3410 plus 1, which should be 3411, 3411. So this is again a odd number. So A4, A7, and similarly if we find out a let's take 3 into 4, 12. So A13 will again be an odd number. So by this logic, we can conclude that A3n plus 1 is odd number. So the answer to our question will be, it was given, what was given? Let's see. A465 and A466. So if we see, this 465 is divisible by 3. What's it giving? 155. So this is divisible by 3, and this is just the next numbers. So by this logic, it's 3n, this one, and this one is 3n plus 1, this one. So by the logic we got, A3n is odd, A A3n is odd, um, A3n is odd, A3n plus 1 is odd. So A465 will be odd, and A466 will also be odd. And this is our final answer. So in this question, number 8, it's told that there are two trains of equal length L, okay, traveling at speed v1 and v2 miles per hour. Okay, so this is miles per hour in opposite direction. So this is train 1, this direction, train 2 in this direction, in opposite direction. Take t seconds to cross each other. Then L in feet is how much? So it's given 1 mile is equal to 5280 feet. Okay, so they take to cross each other. So we'll apply the formula speed is equal to distance by time. What's the distance here? The time taken in crossing each other. So the distance in that would be the length of the train 1 and length of train 2 both added. So d plus d, distance should be 2d, the total distance. What should be the time? Um, the time is given as t. Okay, so we apply the new formula, the rearranged formula. Basically, the time is equal to distance by speed. So distance we know, time we know. Now what's the speed? Now they are acting in opposite direction. Let's consider the velocity of chain 1 to be v1 and chain 2 to be v2. So they are acting in opposite directions. So the relative velocity should be v1 plus v2. Now this v1 and v2 are in miles per hour, and this is in seconds. The time is in seconds. Here the time is in hours. Another thing, the direction is to be found in feet, and here it's given in miles. So we need to use this. 1 mile is equal to 5280 feet. So we apply the simple formula. Time is equal to distance by speed. Let's do it here. Okay. So time is t, distance is 2d, speed is v1 plus v2, the relative speed. Now this v1 and v2 is in miles per hour. We need to convert this into feet per second. The question asks in feet and the t is in seconds, so feet per second. Feet per second, for that we need to do feet for 1 mile is equal to 5280 feet. So v1 plus v2 into 5280, and it's given in hours. So to convert that into seconds, 1 hour is equal to 3600. 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. So we use that. We divide this by 3600. So we now just simply solve this. What do we get? On solving this, we should get this 0 and 0 gets cut. We should be getting, we have to find the value of t. Oh, sorry, this should not be t. This should be L. L is the length of the train. It's of equal length, right? So L plus L, it's 2L. I'm sorry if I've written 2D, sorry. It should be 2L. It's given in the question. Okay, so this 214, sorry, 264 to 180, 132 to 90. This should go by 45, 66. Yeah, so now this goes upwards. So 90L by 66, 66 v1 plus v2. What does this give? 6. If we divide this by 6, it should give 30. That's 15, 11. Yeah, so what do we get? T. Sorry, now let's take what's L. L, this goes there. So 11 v1 plus v2 into t by this comes down, so it's 15. Okay, So that's the value of L. I hope it's clear. Move on to the next question, which is question number 9. Okay, so question number 9. So, question number 9. What does this tell? A salesman sold 2 pipes at rupees 12 each. So, both were sold at 12 rupees. His profit on one was 20%. That was profit. And a loss on other one was 20%. Then on the whole, he lost or gained how much rupees? So let us consider he sold the first pipe for X rupees. That was the first pipe. Okay, this was the first pipe, and the second pipe was sold at Y rupees. Sorry, a salesman sold 2 pipes at 12 rupees. Oh, sorry, the selling price is already told as 12 rupees each. His profit on one was 20%. So the one before profit, so the amount before profit we have to find out. So the amount before profit for both we have considered. For the first pipe is X, and for the second pipe it's Y. So for the first case it should be X. 1 plus 20% was the profit, hence the selling price after the profit is 12. For the second pipe, loss is 1 minus 12 by 100, and that results in 12 rupees selling price again. So X here, this becomes 5 by 5. Okay, so X should become 12 into 5 by 6. 2, this 10. 10 rupees was the cost before adding the profit. Okay, for the second pipe, it's Y. The loss is 1 minus 20 by 100, which gives us 12 rupees, right? So Y times this cut 4 by 5 equals 12. So Y is equal to 12 into 5 by 4. So this gives us 15. Now, on the whole, the question asks for the whole he lost or gained how much. So on the whole, for that we need to find how much it was on the whole, that is for both the pipes together before the profit was added and after the profit was added. So before the profit was added, let's do it in a new page. Before, can it be done here? Wait, let's see, can it be done here? Yeah, let's do this here. So before the profit, before profit, the whole was X plus Y, which is we found it, X is 10 rupees, Y is 15 rupees. So X plus Y is 10 plus 15, which is 25. After profit, it is told that each pipe was sold at 12 rupees. So the total is 12 plus 12 equals 24. Now the net loss here, it's loss since before profit it was 25 and after profit it became 24. So the money reduced. So the net loss is 25 minus 24. That's 1 rupees. So the answer to this question is, on the whole, he lost or gained 1 rupees. I hope this is clear. It was very simple one. Let's move on to the next And the final question for this video, that's question number 10. So, what the question says, let's remove all these. This is a very simple one. It's just simple calculation, and for reducing the working methods, we just need to apply a bit of common sense. Okay. So, we need to evaluate this. So, 256 to the power 0.16, 16 to the power 0.18. And there is no need to get tens because there's a decimal in the power. We just have to notice that 256 and 16 both are the powers of 2. We know it can be found out 16 is the power of 2 to the power 4. Let's still find it out. 8 by prime factorization, 2 to 1. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can write 16 as 2 to the power 4. Let's find out what we can write 256 as by prime factorization. 2, 1, 2 to the 4, 1, 6, 2, 8, 16, 2, 6, 2, 4, 8, 2, 3, 2, 2, 16, 2, 8, 2, 4, 2, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 256 is written as 2 to the power 8. Now the questions should become simple. Now the question becomes 2 to the power 8 to the power 0.16 times 2 to the power 4 to the power 0.18. Now the power, if it's like this, it's always multiplied. 0.16 times 8 becomes 48, 4, 12, 1, 1.28. So it becomes 2 to the power 1.28 times. Here it becomes 0. Let's write this clearly. 4 into 0.18, 0.18 into 4. 8 to have 32, 3, 4, 7, 0.72. So 2 to the power 0.72. Now for multiplication, the powers are, if the base this base number is same, it's 2 here, so the powers are added. So it's 2 to the power 1.28 plus 0.72. What's the sum? 1.28 plus 0.72, 10, and 10 again, 2. It's basically 2 to the power 2, which is 2 times 2, which is 4. Our answer should be 4 for the final question of this video. I hope the video was informative, clear, and very simple. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Analytical Angle. Thank you.